Hello. As you guys are joining, say hello in the chat box. If you're just joining, say hello. Welcome. We're going to be a tight little group tonight, today, or wherever you're joining from. Say hello in the chat box. Make sure, just give me a heads up that you can see me. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Good to see everybody. Hi, Marcella. I see you twice, Marcella. You're on my list twice. Good to see you. Charlene, I know that name. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah. What is everybody up to? Say hello in the chat box. Hi, Jean from Denver. Good to see you. I know that name. Hey, Texas. Hi, Karen. We're going to be a small group, so keep the chat box going. It's open. Stop me at any time. Hi, Mary. If let me tell me why you might be here. Are you shopping this auction, or are you just here to look at the fabulous miniatures, which is really good? Just say hello in the chat box and tell me what you might be here for before I begin this little live stream. Show and tell. Yep, looking at the auction. Awesome, Marcella. Good. I'm excited. It was good seeing you at the Guild show. How many of you were at the Guild show? Well, people, I don't know if Karen, you were there. If you came in from Texas. Yes. Shopping the auction. Awesome. Oh, good. Yes, thank you for reminding me about the eBay tips and tricks. So yeah, stop me at any point, ask me questions. Like I said, we're a really tight group. I wanted to make sure you guys had in the chat box links to just links to all of what I'm going to be talking about tonight, and finding me on social media. I can't see other people's chat entries. All right, let's see if I could change that. Attendees can chat with everyone. You should be able to see. And panelists can chat with everyone. I don't know why you're not seeing everybody. Because I have the settings set up that attendees can chat with everyone, host and panelists. Let's try it again. I don't know what's up with that. But here's the link. You can either copy and paste that or click on it now and save it. But so let me say hello and thank you for joining this live stream, Show and Sell. I feel like, did I coin that phrase? Has anybody ever heard of that word, show and sell? Anyway, this is a show and tell. I wanted to go through some of the estate sale miniatures, just a few of them. There are many of them in this estate sale that's happening right now on my eBay selling site, which again, the links are in that link that I just shared, the D. Thomas link in the chat box. This is actually part 2 of a large estate of a collector out of Vermont in the Northeast who traveled the country and assembled a beautiful collection of very high quality commercial miniatures, as well as, and mostly, artisan works, top names that you guys may or may not be familiar with. And what I've been saying is that they're names that only need one name identifiers, like Natasha Binasi, Mark Gooch, Saltarelli, Paul Saltarelli. So really great artists represented in this sale. Like I said, this is part 2. The sale began last Sunday and the first part ended this past Sunday. Just as part 2 began, which is happening right now, this auction is happening now on eBay. The lots that are up there right now, and there are about 115 lots, I think, definitely more than 100, are up right now. Those lots will close 6:30 Eastern time Sunday, and the lots will be closed in a staggering fashion. So one probably every minute over a 2-hour period, 2-hour plus period. And that gives people time to shop the sale. And this is a little bit of an eBay tip. Go in and bid, decide whether or not they want to bid even higher, and then close out the bid, maybe win the bid or not win the bid, and move on to say something else. And it might be the next thing that's closing in the next item that's closing out on lot. and you'd have a chance to actually bid on that. So that's why I've staggered it that way. I think it helps with the shopping experience overall. And I don't know what your guys' feelings are on eBay shopping versus a traditional online auction house. I would love to know in the comment section. I actually prefer these eBay sales. As a buyer, as a collector myself, I don't love sitting through a 5, 6, 7, 8 hour auction, not really knowing when the lots will close. Maybe I like something in the first hour. Maybe I like something what might be in the 6th hour. What do you guys think? So Jane is only seeing Karen's. Maybe other people don't have their chat set to everyone. That's possible. Yeah, but I'll try to read the chat. I'll try to read the questions out, so that you know if you can't see them. Yes, shopping, auction, it's your eBay tips too. Definitely, we're going to talk about eBay tips. So the sale is happening now. Lots close 6:30 Sunday PM Eastern time. I just wanted to tell you also one more thing, that I'm hosting another live stream tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern time. And this is all about how to sell a collection. So if you have a collection that you're interested in selling, or you want some to know what your options are, if you have a collection that you want to sell, I'm hosting a live stream and I'll go through all of the options that folks have. If they're looking to sell a collection, donate a collection, and or work with me, because that is essentially my gig. As much as I love to promote miniatures, if you don't know me, and I recognize some names, I don't recognize everybody's name on here, but so if you don't know me, you know, I'm a miniaturist. I'm a passionate miniaturist. I love all things mini, and while I promote miniatures is my love, I do sell them, and I sell miniatures mostly through estate sales and auctions online, and that's what this is. That's happening right now. This is the Zoe Breiner collection. I'm calling it Minspirational Miniatures. And the reason why is because there are so many lovely, lovely pieces in this sale, with so many wonderful artists represented. And that just is a good segue to go ahead and just begin and show you some of these awesome, yummy minis that are in this sale. Just so you know, there might be a little bit of cutting back and forth because I'm going to be switching to the camera. So I apologize in advance, because I will be switching back and forth between my phone camera and my main camera. So with that, I'll remove the spotlight and you can see, that's going to be the little stage. So I have miniatures all around me right now. I'm not going to show all of them. I'm going to show what sort of tugs at my heart in the moment, because I can't show all of them. There's over 115 lots. And when I mean lot, that can mean an individual piece, or it can mean, you know, a selection of items. And I'm going to show you one of or two of the collection lots that are featured in this sale. So with that, I'll start off really, really strong with this first piece. This is a Natasha, back to the one name miniaturist. This is Natasha Binasi. Look, I don't know everything, and you guys can correct me if you hear something that's wrong. This is what I believe is a chinoiserie, hand-painted, totally hand-painted, that's for sure, dresser by Natasha Binasi. It is signed on the back, Natasha, and it actually is one of her early pieces from 1980. How cool is that? Her work is probably amongst some of the best. Her small scale paintings, this is all hand painted, is just beautiful. And then you get onto this faux marble top. It's probably one of the more, you can't see it. Oh, whoa, hold on. Spotlight for everyone. All right, I'm so sorry. Thank you for the heads up. You guys can see that now? I will, can't see it. Yes, sorry. Guys, I'm so sorry. You missed all of that. I'm going to have to say this again because I have to. So this is Natasha Binasi. This is the chinoiserie dresser. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 5 drawer. I hate saying that word, dresser. I'm not actually sure if she's still working, but here's the Natasha signature on the back from 1980. I don't know if she's making miniatures anymore. She may have retired. I'm not 100% sure, but her work is definitely amongst some of the best. And this is the This is the faux marbling on top. And it even gets down to the level of detailing where she paints the legs as well. It's a stunning piece. And Natasha's work is definitely very, very sought after. And is just amongst some of the most beautiful pieces. So with that, I will go on to the next piece. And it's another piece of furniture. Who's the spotlight video for everyone? You only join you want to know. Okay. Sorry, I was reading that. This other piece is how could there be dust on there? Anyway, there's dust on there. This piece is by, I'm going to tell you who, and I love a good secretary. This is by Gould. I'm not sure if his first name, I think it'd be Mark Gould. I'm not 100% sure. 2004, or maybe 1994. It's a very traditional slant top desk secretary with all the bells and whistles inside, including these awesome little, I don't know what you call them. I don't know what you call these side pieces that come out, but I love that extra detailing. And then you have these pull out braces that help hold the desktop down. This is a beautiful piece. You could see the dual woods working working different directions, which is a nice detail. The fact that the desk part is this, it has the wood grain going this way, and then this piece goes this way. Marcella, both ways, sitting through hours of auction can be tiring, but sometimes exciting. Yeah, that's true. Marcella, thank you for that feedback. eBay gives a chance to decide over a few days. Yep. Love that feedback. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you for that feedback. If anybody has any other feedback about eBay auctions versus traditional online auctions, let me know what your feelings are. I love the eBay sales. They kind of go fast. And then I think it's better for the buyer is my feeling. All right. So let me go to something a little more on the fun side, which is I have an entire lot of, I believe it's 50 pieces of just miniature vintage style product packages, food, pantry items. So the Kellogg's Rice Krispies, I don't know what year this might be, 1920s, 1930s. What is this? This is, oh, look at that. I don't even know these brand. Cream crackers. They might span over several years. This is an old, like maybe from the 1970s, Nabisco's shredded wheat. How much fun is that? And then this one, which is another Kellogg's cereal. I'll show you just a few more. But like I said, there are like 50 pieces in this bag. This is kind of unique and unusual. You don't really see this assortment in one place, but it is there. I'll actually show you the bag. It comes in this bag. Look how many pieces you get. That's why I love mixing my sales up so that you have, you have the fine furniture, you have the quality commercial pieces, which actually, do I have a quality commercial piece to show you? I didn't. Well, this is not a traditional quality furniture piece, but it is a really high quality manufactured piece by Bodo Hennig. I don't know if you guys know that brand. And it's just, not a traditional thing that someone would necessarily have in their collection. But if you're doing sort of something vintagey style, this piece is just awesome. I mean, it just, everything moves, everything opens. I love it. And Bodo Hennig is a good kind of commercial brand like Best Pack, like JBM. This is also a pretty unique piece. And I love it. I love it. So I also have a whole bunch of really, really lovely hand-painted pieces. Like this, it is a hand-painted Paris scene on a canvas. The canvas is, I don't know if it's a faux stretched or it's really stretched, but it does appear to be stretched. Unfortunately, this piece is not signed, or it is, and I can't tell, but it is just lovely, is it not? Love this piece. I love it. I don't know who did it, but it's lovely just the same. I have two beautiful, well, there are more than two, but I have two paintings that I'm going to show you tonight. This other piece is by Paul Saltarelli. Now he's also pretty iconic, like a Natasha in the miniatures world. I might have shared this in the last live I did. So if you were on the last live, this is a repeat, but it's worth it. Look how beautiful this piece is. It's just beautiful. So hand framed, hand painted, Paul Saltarelli. It's called Flowers with a Yellow Bowl by Paul Saltarelli, but it's after Fernand Toussaint. So I guess he might have been the original artist who painted this, and Paul Saltarelli recreated it in small scale, inspired by the full scale piece. A couple of really, and please ask questions if you have any as I continue. I'll keep monitoring the chat box, and I'll keep looking for questions. This is like a personal favorite. I just love this piece. Again, it's vintagey. I'm not quite sure if it's art. It is artisan. Sorry, it's by Marquise 2011. Oh wow, Gene, that's interesting information. The Paul Saltarellis, they usually go for that range. His work is sought after. I don't know if he's still with us. So I'm not surprised by that price. I mean, it's really amongst some of the finest miniatures he's known for. So I'm not surprised, but thanks for that. I wish I could bounce back and forth right now. My hands are in like 3 places right now. So I just love this piece. It's got a lot of charm. It's kind of the primitive styling. I love the detailing, like the extra level of, I don't know, wainscoting, if you call it. This lovely little curtain, which is kind of like, glued in place, which I love. That's fine. That works. And then the rust in the sink. And I believe this is plastic. It's still an awesome piece. What do you guys think? And this is kind of an unusual piece. You really have got to have a vision for a room with this. It is a little unusual. You really have to have a really good idea where you want to put this, where it's going to go. Or maybe just because, at the end of the day, and I one of the reasons why I have miniatures are just kind of because, right? Because you like it and maybe it doesn't go anywhere. All right, so to move on, this is Toler Taron. Love their work. I think they're out of Spain. This is a real marble top piece, all cut, and I don't know, is it beveled? It might be beveled. I'm not 100% sure. No, yeah, it's beveled. It's beveled. Love the piece of marble that they chose. Look how gorgeous that is. Their turnings are just beautiful. The color of the wood is gorgeous. I love its lines, and I love look how it just stands there beautifully. It is meant to just go up against a wall or something. It's a beautiful piece. I love it. I love it. I love it. What else? All right, so these are also pretty fabulous, and I don't know if people are going to know it. Sometimes sometimes you don't. So you just don't know it until you see it. This is a pair of, I think this is Ed Norton, or Escuchon, and I never know if I'm saying that name right. So I have a pair of these marble top, real marble, round side tables, occasional tables, maybe they're called. There is some really nice detailing in the marble. I'm going to try to see if you can see it. There's probably is more on this one. The lines, look at the lines on these legs and the pedestal column. And this is something I'm noticing now, but these edges are a little squared off. They might be individually cut to make the round. This is just blowing me away. I mean, I knew these were beautiful pieces, but now I'm kind of like really seeing why they're beautiful. They're crazy, crazy, crazy beautiful. All right, so that is, I don't want to do all fine furniture, but Jane Graber. I don't have that much Jane Graber in this sale, but this is this is an assortment of nesting bowls I don't know the name of the style of this. I forget the name of the style, but it's stoneware, I think. They're lovely. Jane Graber's work is unmatched. And I continuously, there are really quite a few, not quite a few, but there are a few other makers who make pottery and beautiful pottery. But for some reason, they just don't ever marry up to the amazingness of Jane Graber. I don't know if I'd ever put my head around the why. It could be the scaling, it could be the painting. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? But her work is fabulous. I mean, I have some CNC pottery in this auction. Carolyn Kern, her work is beautiful. There's just something about Jane Graber's work. And okay, so then there's also hand-blown glass in this auction, and I don't know her name. It's on the listing. You're gonna kill me. I should have brought it with me, but look at this gorgeous piece. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Crazy beautiful. So there's glassware, there's a few stoneware pieces. Oh, one more fun accessory type thing. There are several rugs that are on here, and also this lovely crocheted granny squared blanket throw. I don't know the maker. It doesn't have any markings on it, but it is beautifully made, for sure. And so look for that if you're into collecting blankets and throws and lovely fun things like that. Let me actually share. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Let me bring me back up. Hold on. Actually, I could do both of us. I just did a little bit of a shared the screen. I want to share my screen because I want to show you just a couple of the lots that are available. Can you guys see this? This is the first one that's up. That is it is an artist studio. So it's artist studio things. So you've got the artist easel, you've got the table with all of the fun, almost everything comes off the table. Not everything is removable, but a lot of the accessories are. The apron in the center is probably the most fabulous piece. It's just perfectly messed up, if you will. So this is just one assortment of art studio things. And then, let me close that. And then, share. And then there's the gentleman things, which is an assortment of things you would traditionally find maybe in a gentleman's library or an office setting. So this includes this awesome, Tiffany style lamp, and the bookshelves with all those books come out. There's like a scrapbook, which I love, photo album. There's an artisan dog. I'm not sure if it's an Irish setter. I think it's a border collie. So everything you would see in that lot is also up for sale in the auction. Hold on, let's see. I'm going to stop the share. I'm going to come back up here, and no, I'm not going to. You could see me. You could see me. Okay, good. And you could can you still see the stage with all the stuffs in it? I just want to make sure you can see that. I'm not totally used to running both cameras at the same time, but let's just tell me if you could see. And we'll do a little bit of oh, good. Thank you. I think that was a yes. Right? No, I really don't have visibility to my clock. So hold on. Okay, time 7:22. We're good on time. Okay. What else can I show you? A couple of things. Let's go for this lovely piece. Oh my God. You know what I could do? I'm just going to do a spotlight for these big things. I'm going to just show you. I'm going to remove the spotlight. Hold on. Remove spotlight. And you could just see me. Because now there are bigger pieces. So I want to get it like in front of this camera. This is a Joanna Shimura. I hope I'm saying that name right. This is a Knoll. I hope I'm saying that right. A Knoll sofa, which can I show the sunflower picture? Oh damn, I didn't bring that up. I didn't bring it out. I can't, and it's all the way on another area around, so I can't get it. I'm sorry, but that is a lovely piece, that sunflower piece. But what do you think of this sofa? Joanna Shimakawa. I love her work. I love her work. For me, I know her by her leather comfy chairs. My gosh, just beautiful stuff. So this is available, and her stuff is a little more rare. I don't know if she's making stuff anymore. So these are kind of things that if you see it, you have to kind of get it. You really do, because we're not going to find these pieces much longer, I guess. Maybe they'll come back to the market. I don't know. Anyway, you like the sofa very much. Me too. All right. I don't know what these are called, but it's a needlepoint, obviously, on a stand. And it's kind of like in progress. Isn't that lovely? I love it. I love it. I don't know who did it. I can't really, I don't think it has a signature, but it's lovely. It's a bird needlepoint in progress. This piece actually swivels. And you know what I really like about this? The needle is the appropriate size. It's kind of scaled correctly. Can you see that? Isn't that awesome? This is actually part of a trio. This is actually three part of a lot of three like pieces, like items. So look at that. Don't you love that? I love this. Okay. There's that. And what else? Oh my goodness. I just dropped, but we didn't break it. Thank goodness. Hold on. There's three pieces. Let me know if you have any questions. Talk among yourselves while I'm putting everything back. I'm going to go back to the stage and put that back up because, oh, it's actually on already. It's just not spotlit. Okay. Yeah, it's spotlight. Okay, now you can probably see the stage. A couple more things I wanted to share is, and this is more also pretty masculine. I guess that's why, sometimes I bring the masculine stuff out because that's the stuff that I really like. But you never know if you're doing, an office, or this can go into, it's pretty masculine, I think. But what do you guys think of this? This is beautiful. This is from Ken. This is by Ken Buyer. Ken Buyer, I had a lot of pieces from him in this. There are a lot of pieces from him in the part one auction. But his work is really incredible. And this is all faux metal. So this is not real metal work, but it does look pretty good. I mean, this is all hardwood, but this is supposed to simulate metal. And he does just a beautiful job. Beautiful job. This is a new name for me. Janet. Hold on. Uyataki? All right. She makes amazing food. I mean, just look at this. So this is part of an entire turkey dinner that is, a food lot, if you will, in this sale auction. I didn't know this woman. I didn't know this maker, but I'm like crazy for it now. It's just amazing. It's actually way better in person. You can't really see, like, there's like kind of like chicken fat on the wings. It's that crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy and it's awesome all at the same time. Let me see what else I'm going to show you as we're kind of getting to the end of this and we're wrapping this up. So maybe anybody has any questions before I'm going to show this piece. This is the second time I'm showing this. I showed this in the first round, but this is probably the most impressive piece. I like globes in general. Yeah, I like globes in general, right? Yeah. Just because. That's one of those just because things. All right, I'm going to unspotlight me because I want to make sure, remove the spotlight. I want to make sure that this is really the only thing that people are seeing. So this is a Hooser Cabinet. Look at this. And there are so many reasons why this is a crazy, amazing piece. And I totally messed up, guys, because I didn't know until just a few days ago that this item description didn't make it to the lot posting. So it's a big miss that people aren't, I put it in now, but as an addendum, people aren't going to know how fabulous this piece is. It's fabulous. So not only does everything open and close, but there's a level of detail, and you just saw a little bit of that level of detail, but when you open this drawer, there is an additional stainless steel piece. And I don't want to play with all the pieces because I don't want to touch a lot of it, but there is a high level of detail to this piece. You know, this actually rolls out. I mean, I guess these Hooser cabinets were like baking stations. There's a cute little mouse in the back there. I don't know if you can see that. Is that, yeah, it is a mouse, right? Yes, it's a mouse. And then, you know, you have these drawers, which, again, level of detail, you know, you have these kind of partitions so you can slot off, you know, put more things in there. And then you have this pull out. Oh, wow, actually, I'm gonna get to that. I really want to do like a big drum roll for that. But look inside, there's even more just treasures inside that this cabinet has. So I guess this is like a flour sifter, and I'm not quite sure what this is, but this rolls out. And then maybe this is for bread. I don't know, but that rolls up. And then this opens up. It just goes on and on and on. But I do want to give you the piece of resistance of this cabinet is, you ready for this? Look at that. This retracts so that the baker has more room to work. The station expands. When I saw that, my head exploded. So you get this beautiful hardwood cabinet, lots of beautiful brass fittings, if that's what you call them. They're hinges and drawer pulls. So many bells and whistles on this piece. This piece, even the detail on the side, this wood detail. Wish I knew the name of that. The name of this maker is Nazik. I wasn't aware of this guy before I started working on this estate, but that is just amazing. What do you guys think of this? This is kind of like this is a standout piece. This piece is by Alice Steele. I don't know the maker. I don't know who made this room box. It's really lovely and well made. But this is by Alice Steele. It's called The Frame Shop, and it's a completely full shop of art in different mediums. So there's framed prints. There are a couple of hand-painted pieces, not all of them. You've got shimscraw, art on ivory. There's framed mosaic. So this is kind of like just all different kinds of art mediums filling this shop. And I love how these room boxes are made when they have the completely open glass above to allow beautiful light to come through. If you had this out by a window, only natural light would come through. So I love that, those kinds of room boxes. So this is a beautiful room box. It's up there right now. Okay, let's talk about eBay tips and tricks. So a couple of things to remember. So like I mentioned already, the lots are ending 1 minute apart. And for the most part, I would say if you're looking to shop the auction, go online, browse through, check out what you like. Maybe click on the little button that says watch this. That will kind of help you organize in your own head the things that you like. It'll also trigger when that lot will close. So if you have your settings set up correctly or the way you want them, you can get alerts on your phone, on your email about when that lot is closing. So to give you a chance to hop online, see what's happening, go ahead and make your bid if you're interested. One way to do it, if you really, really like something and want to win something, is to put in the maximum amount that you would pay for that item. That doesn't mean that is what you're going to pay for it. What eBay does is that tells eBay that that's the maximum you'll go. And if somebody else puts in a bid higher than yours currently, it will match it and bump it up accordingly until it reaches that maximum bid. Does that make sense? So what I would say, if you really, really want something and there's a lot of activity on it, and it's very competitive, go ahead and put your maximum in. And then if you really, really want it, go watch the auction as it's happening, and you can actually bid as other people are bidding within the minutes before. Because most of the time, most of the action for the eBay auctions, especially like this, miniatures, good quality miniatures, most of the action, it's going to be competitive. But most of the action is going to happen within the last few hours before the lots close. So you're going to want to get in on it. You're going to want to organize yourself, and be in it. Watch what's happening. What else would I would say? If you are purchasing multiple lots and you win multiple lots, I do combine shipping and refund back the shipping cost difference. So you do save on shipping if you are ordering and buying multiple lots. So that's a good thing. Let me see what other kind of advice I can give about eBay tips and tricks. I think that covers it. Like I said, the action really happens the hours before, and then sometimes even the minutes before. So if you really like something, you're going to watch it. You're going to watch it and put your numbers in, up to seconds before. But yeah, right now the auction is pretty quiet, but so, don't let that fool you. I mean, quiet meaning there are not a lot of bids on a lot of things right now. So don't let that fool you. Sunday it'll get crazy. Okay. Does anybody have any other questions for me about eBay or about about this auction, about any of these pieces? I know you wanted to see the yellow. I'm sorry, I don't have it in front of me. It is a lovely piece. Is that a Suelli, or is it a no, the yellow piece is by, man, I don't have anything in front of me, so I don't know it. But she's out of New York. She's a great artist, and somebody please help me. It's gone. It's gone. Anyway, all right. So if you guys don't have any other questions, I'm going to say good night or good day to the rest of you. And you guys know you can find me, you know how to reach me. If you have any questions offline, I'm happy to answer them. Thank you again for joining. And I hope everybody has a great rest of your night and weekend. All right. Okay. Bye.